Hi, I'm Kristen Beasley, and in today's video, we're going to learn how to use Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat in your job search. So first, we're going to look at Instagram. And one of the things I always encourage people to do when they are in a job search is to make a list of their target companies where they want to work. And I want them to have 3 different sections. I want them to have a target company list A where they've got their top 10 companies where they want to work. I want them to have a list B, which would be the next top 10 companies where they want to work. And then I want them to have a C group, which is where all the other companies would fall on that list. Now, what I then want them to do is go and follow these people on the different social media accounts where they are active and have an active presence. Now, what I mean by that is if you end up going and looking at their Twitter page, but they haven't tweeted in like 6 months, then that's really not going to behoove you to follow their Twitter account. You want to go where they are active on social media. So right here is an example of how you can follow staples on social media by just clicking that blue follow button and getting an idea of what their company culture is like and some of the new products and services that they might have available in the future. Now, this is a job posting. You'll see job postings on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So there's all kinds of job postings that you can take advantage of and find out through social media rather than an online job board. Now, another thing that you're going to find is that if a company is active on Snapchat, they'll have their Snap code sometimes in a tweet or on Instagram or Facebook so that you can follow their account on Snapchat as well. And they usually promise that you'll get behind the scenes footage as well as new product releases when you follow them on Snapchat. And one of my favorite things to watch with Snapchat is how they'll let employees like take over their Snap account for the day and go and interview other employees that work for the company. So they'll give you a good idea of what the culture is like working at that company, what it looks like behind the scenes. So it's a really great way for you to learn more about the company. Now on Snapchat, you'll see that in this particular example that NASA has posted a snap about the twin study, and that was to validate Einstein's theory of relativity. And what they were trying to find out was if the twin who travels into space will age slower or faster than the one who stayed behind on Earth. So imagine if you're watching this and you've got a job interview next week at NASA, that could become a really good, engaging conversation that you can have at the interview table that's going to set you apart from other people that just go to their about page on the internet on that company website. So following them, you're going to get a good idea of the projects they're working on, things that they're interested in. This is a good example here about how HubSpot is interested in doing bone marrow drives twice a year. And so one of the questions might be is that you noticed on their Snap account that they do bone marrow drives and what got them interested in starting to do bone marrow drives. And you might find a really engaging story behind why they got interested in doing bone marrow drives. Now, another good place to go look is YouTube. YouTube's got a fabulous search engine. It's the number 2 search engine in the world right now. And you can look and say behind the scenes and then put the name of the company where you want to look. So I did behind the scenes at Google, and I was able to pull up this really cute show that 2 girls that work at the company do I think on a weekly basis during their what they call 20% time at Google, and they're able to explore different areas of the company and see the different projects that people are working on to show their out-of-box thinking and things that they want to accomplish and leave their footprint on the company. So again, one thing you're going to want to do is follow those target companies so that you can get a good idea of what it's like to work there, because not only are you going to get interviewed, but you want to interview that company to make sure that it's a right fit for you so that you can stay with that company for a long time.